What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Culture Shock. Yes, I have been away for a very long time. I think my last video was my review on Godzilla versus King Kong. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. Some pretty cool animation stuff that I did there to give my take on the movie. Word of caution, if you're going to watch the movie, just turn your brain off and enjoy the movie. Don't be like me to have to overanalyze every little detail. So we're back with another episode of Culture Shock, and there's a lot going on. We had another shooting. We had another police brutality incident with a army veteran. There's another kid that was just shot, and they just released the body cam footage. There's also the Atlanta, Georgia voting law, and all these companies getting woke about not letting people require IDs for certain things. This has been a nightmare. And like I said, if you watch any of my previous videos, I try to cover everything, but the moment I plug in this mic and I get my camera ready, something else happens and I just can't cover it. I have a life. I can't go on and start covering everything for you guys 24/7. I try, and I appreciate everybody who tunes into my channel and watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. But I'm going to try a little bit better to cover current events as they happen. I know the Derek Chauvin case, I've been following that closely. If you have not been watching that, I will probably end up giving you guys an update on that later on, if not this weekend, then during sometime next week once they give the verdict. Because once they give the verdict, whether it's guilty or not guilty, there's going to be riots. I mean, they've already started rioting over the last police shooting that happening coincidentally in Minnesota. So this is just pre-gaming at this point. But today I wanted to do something different. I know everybody's on edge. Everybody's just running around trying to figure out what's happening in the world and trying to pinpoint and get a focus on what they really want to care about. But today I'm doing something different. I have come across so many cringe-worthy TikTok videos on Twitter, and it is, I guess, goes without saying that they are worth giving them a watch. So if I gotta watch them, you gotta watch them, because I don't know. I've never been on TikTok. I don't think I will ever get a TikTok account. Why? Because I don't see myself trying to keep up making content that way 24/7. That is, I barely keep up with my YouTube channel. You mean to tell me I have to record everything on my phone 24/7 and create content? I can't do it. But a lot of the little SJW lefties, they just make it so hard, and I've resisted for so long trying not to make a video, just having the time of my life making fun of these poor people, because it's funny. It's funny how they're just so angry and they're afraid of everything. And COVID, despite there being a vaccine, despite the curve now flattening, people are still afraid of it. People not giving Trump the credit he deserves when it comes to making the vaccine. It's funny, and I tell people keep them coming because it makes my day, and I hope it makes your day. So let's get into it. But first, as always, hit that like and subscribe button. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm halfway there. So if you're new to the channel and you have not subscribed, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button, like it, share this video out. You can join my Discord, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you can also check out my one-of-a-kind manga web series called Oltima, The Legend Untold. Check that out on my website, heroicstudiosmedia.com. You'll be able to find the link in the description below. So let's get into these cringe-worthy TikTok videos. Viewer discretion is advised. It is, without a doubt, probably the most cringiest thing you'll ever watch. All right, let's go.
We earned our flag. What did you do for your?
Absolutely right. Not really sure what you did to earn your flag there, but we fucking saved the world. That's what we did to earn our flag. We saved it from Nazis and communism in World War II. And yeah, I don't know what the LGBTQ community did to earn their flag. I'm assuming that's what she was talking about, but I just saw a flag with rainbows one day and said, oh, that's cool. Godspeed. But no, America earned their flag on more than one occasion, beating the British, fighting our own civil war somehow, and then going off to fight Nazis in World War II, Vietnam, Iraq. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why we earned our flags. I don't really know about you. So if you're watching this video and you're part of the LGBTQ community and you know why you guys earned a flag, comment below because I would really like to know. All right, on to the next.
Governor Abbott has just lifted the mandatory mask mandate in the entire state of Texas.
That sounds like a dream come true.
Now businesses are back at 100% capacity.
Why are you complaining? Why are you twitching?
So when there's a giant spike in our country,
it's not going to be a spike.
You're going to know exactly who to blame. You can say don't mess with Texas all you want. You know who can mess with Texas? The wrath of God.
But you don't believe in God.
Don't care about your weird state pride. Get over it.
A lot to take in there. You're complaining that your state is opening back up. There's a vaccine out. People are getting vaccinated. The virus is pretty much over. COVID is done. So I don't know why you're freaking out. And what's with that weird twitch? I mean, the only thing this person has going for her is that she's kind of cute, but cute in a way that she probably watches you sleep, like Edward Cullen, kind of, sort of. Just weird. But I mean, Texas is opening. Why do you think so many people are fleeing New York and California and going to either Texas or Florida? Because they're free states. They're not following this stupid COVID mandate that the federal government and the CDC is trying to push on people. They're distributing the vaccine based on the data. If you're over the age of 65, guess what? You get to get it if you're living in Texas and Florida. Meanwhile, in other states, they're giving it to essential workers who aren't even vulnerable. Well, I wouldn't say vulnerable, who would survive the virus if they got it. That's just a fact based on the data. So someone like her who's pretty young, I don't understand why you're so afraid. But, you know, I mean, these people using TikTok, they're just giving me content to content on. So this is great. On to the next one, folks.
So fucking done with this world. I'm so tired of it. I'm so fucking tired of this selfish, idiotic behavior. I have 3 fucking inhalers.
Maybe lose some weight. That'll help.
And I also have to carry this fucking iron lung with me anywhere I goddamn go, just in case if these don't work. And you have the nerve to tell me that you have a doctor's note not to wear this. If any doctor gave you that, it's because you're that fucking weak you can't wear a piece of cloth. You're a fucking selfish bitch! And if your husband does that too in public, I hope you both catch COVID! I hope you both understand how serious this is!
It's not serious.
My 4-year-old needs me!
No, they don't.
My disabled husband who broke his spine in 2016 fucking needs me!
No one cares.
I'm the only one doing anything in my house because they need me!
It looks like that's your problem.
You're selfish trying to take me away from them!
Wow, there's a lot to take from that video too. Okay, this chick is probably, I want to say, in her early 20s, maybe mid 20s. And she has a 4-year-old kid and a disabled husband. Look, if that is such a big problem for you, just don't fucking leave the house. I mean, I don't understand. What, you got 3 inhalers? 3 inhalers? Bitch, if you laid off the McDonald's, I don't think you would need those inhalers as much. And that box you were carrying around, I don't know what that's about, but I guess. I don't fucking know, but I mean, these TikTok freak out videos, this is just one of many that I found. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any others, but these are probably the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. They're making a big deal. No, masks don't really work. I wore a mask and still got COVID. There's a good chance that if you walk out of the house and you're wearing a mask and you come into contact with someone who has COVID, odds are you'll probably get it. So 3 inhalers and a box. Bitch, if you die just by breathing air or can't get air, you know, I wouldn't even leave the house. I don't know, man. Start an OnlyFans. I don't know. Just do something, but I would fucking leave the house. That's you it's beyond me. These people just, you know, make a mountain out of a molehill. It's hilarious. So I guess it's so funny. I'm sorry. All right, guys, on to the next. Oh my
Trump
God.
had nothing to do with these vaccines.
What are you?
Barely tie his shoes, the fuck you mean?
Ugh.
Works people as a business deal. It's time for y'all to fucking just get real and not be praising people for just doing their job.
What are you, Boruto
Seriously, guys,
cosplaying?
what? Listen, any sitting president would have done that exact same business deal that he did, so y'all need to stop praising that dingus for Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah, Donald Trump is a
Literally the
dingus.
same
You look
exact
like
thing. Whoever was
something
in
else.
office was going to have to sign and or do. It was just a deal he made with the vaccine companies. He had nothing to do with making the vaccine. He had nothing to do with getting it to us any faster than anyone else would have. Calm the fuck down.
What?
No, I'm not thanking a Republican.
Fix your
for the shot
eye,
in my
bitch.
arm.
What's wrong with your eye?
Not. I'm thanking scientists and doctors. It was a global effort, by the way, that was started over 10 years ago when this first SARS outbreak happened. They're not new.
Was she Boruto cosplaying? Bitch, you got the costume all wrong. I don't even think that's the right eye. What are you doing? How did your eye get like that? You got vaccinated and you're showing off that you got vaccinated. I don't think that's the right message you should be showing people on TikTok if you got vaccinated, because it seems like you're having some really major side effects there. You got the tattoo in your forehead, fucking tattoos all over your arm. Oh, it just look gross. I'm not a fan of women who have tattoos all over their body. Like one or two, yeah, but like a whole fucking walking canvas. I don't even want to come near you. Just having you on my screen just makes me want to walk away. Just take off my headphones and just walk away. A 10-year effort? No. That's the power of capitalism, woman. That's lady. I don't know what your name is, but get off TikTok. You look like you need a welfare check and a bowl of soup for sure. Just stop. No, it hasn't been in the works for 10 years, but I could be wrong. I don't know. All I know is that if you show me the evidence, yeah, SARS was out there, but I don't think that they were working on the vaccine for 10 years. And then, COVID-19 happened. Let's just throw out the vaccine. I don't think that's how that works. Could be wrong. And no, it wasn't a global effort. It was an American effort, because American, Pfizer, and Moderna, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, are all stateside companies here in the US. So capitalism always wins, folks. Capitalism always wins. All right, let's go to our last video, and hopefully this one isn't as bad as this chick. Ugh, just looking at her. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school, read books, don't do drugs, and don't get on TikTok. Just don't, please.
My grandpa was watching a sexist movie last night.
Grandpa?
And I asked him to turn it off so that I could talk to him about how and why it was sexist and why I didn't want him to watch it in front of me. He told me that I shouldn't be upset about other people's actions.
He's right.
Okay, so you know what? I backed his car out of the garage and I'm not going to put it back in. That's my action.
Can you fit the car?
I'm going to leave it out there and I'm going to see if it bothers him. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to play Hot Girl Bummer, and I'm going to play that as loud as I want, whenever I want, at whatever time of day I want. Does that affect you? Oh, and now I can't live here, so...
Wait, you were living with your grandfather?
That's fun.
What? Wait, back up. You're living with your grandpa. Bitch, you gotta be at least in your late 20s, early 30s. And first of all, that's petty as fuck. I don't understand. Second of all, you're living with your grandfather. I don't know if you're paying rent or not. Obviously, you probably weren't. And you're going to tell your grandfather why you don't want him to watch a sexist movie? There's a million questions there. Like, what was the movie? What was he watching? Who was in it? What was the scene in context in which you said, this is sexist? I swear to God, if it was E.T., I'm just going to look at you and blink, because that doesn't make any sense. And so you pulled his car out of the garage and left it there. I don't know how old your grandfather is, but I mean, old people these days, a trip on the ground on a rock, trying to get to your car because you're being so petty and he fell, that might as well be the Grand Canyon for that guy. So you're a bitch for that. And yeah, he kicked you out. And I don't know what Hot Girl Bummer, I don't know what that song is, but if you're listening to it, I'm pretty sure it's fucking annoying as shit. So good job, grandpa. Good. I tried to say grandfather and I said grandpa. Good job, grandfather. I don't even know which one that sounds better. Good job, grandpa. Kick her out. Yep. Now she's probably gonna go cry victimhood or something like that. Misogyny, my grandfather kicked me out. All right, guys, that's it. That's all the crazy cringe videos I had. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do more of these. If you like it, please give this videos a thumbs up. Let me know if you do want to see more. I'm looking for the cringes TikTok videos there are out there, whether it be across Instagram or Twitter. Tag me in them, let me see them, and it might be featured on next week's episode. Look, I'm looking for something that's just gonna make me make the cringiest face of all time. So please go ahead, let me know what you got. I'm all ears. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and do check out my manga, Ultima, The Legend Untold, over at heroicstudiosmedia.com. I'll see you guys later on in another video, so please take care, and remember, hit the subscribe button. I will really appreciate that. Catch you guys later.